Bell Hooks has described true love as a soul connection. And a soul connection is a resonance between two people who respond to the essential beauty of each other's individual natures and who connect on this deeper level.
Holy, holy wine. Leave me where I am. Haven't got a dime. Asking for a friend.
So we would often fantasize about who our future spouses would be. And here's the thing about love. When we finally meet someone who transcends all notions and boundaries of what we thought love could be, reality just becomes so much better than our fantasies. And that's the case with Celene and Steven.
She said my love don't come free. Boy, you must pay your penance through the centuries. Holy, holy.
Steven's the guy that you can always rely on. Whether you need someone to talk sports, nerd out about Dune, or just talk about life, Steven's your guy. He's the most loyal, steady friend we could ask for. But no one's perfect, right? Now, for those of you who might not know Steven so personally, he loves routine. He might be a little hesitant to try new things, maybe stubborn might be the word I'm looking for. But then came Celene. This amazing free spirit, always up for an adventure.
I love your gown, it looks so pretty.
Holy, holy, holy wine, drink of power and might.
Oh, I
Heaven when she come to me in the rainy night.
You like it? You are so beautiful to me. I wish I knew the rest of the song. Oh, you look so beautiful, Thank you.
How do I put all my love for you into a concise amount of words? I have loved you since the day we met back in Tremont, outside your house that became our house. I looked into your eyes, the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen, and knew you were the person I'd been waiting for my entire life. I truly wake up every single morning with a massive crush on you that only grows and grows until the next morning, leaving me in a constant cycle of being nervous around you in the best way possible. Because you are always you, one of one. You live life with a pure sense of ambition, and truly, no one can stop you when you put your mind to something.
I feel so grateful to be standing here right now. It is a privilege to be in love with you, because I know that what we have found is not something that is always guaranteed in life. I feel so safe with you, and it's at a point where I cannot imagine a life without you.
For those of you who don't know me, I'm Mike. I'm Celene's little brother. And I only agreed to really come up here for mainly two reasons. One, Celene is my only sister, and she's also the oldest. So I have free range to expose her diva tendencies when she was younger. And two, Steven, I genuinely have a lot of respect for you and the person that you are. Celene, being 8 years younger than you, I naturally thought almost everything you did was cool growing up. Hell, I even thought you going to space camp was cool. And whenever Ian and I would fight or argue about something, I would walk down that hallway, knock on your door, and I can't remember a single time you didn't let me in.
When describing a well-matched couple, puzzle pieces spring to mind. But when jigsaw puzzles lock into place, they have no give or flexibility. When bent or warped, the picture will distort. But Steven and Celene are more like bookends, adding chapters and volumes to contain the love they have for each other, always leaving a space for the loved ones they share. Their life ahead is sure to be a bookcase full of the stories they write together.
Celene has this wonderful energy, always pushing Steven to explore, try new things, and live life a little bit more on the edge. And in return, Steven gives her that calm, steady love we've all come to know so well. They balance each other in the best way. Celene, you've brought so much joy and spontaneity into Steven's life, and we've seen him grow into an even better version of himself. And Steven, you've given Celene the kind of love that's unwavering, constant, and true. Together, you two are the ultimate team, always making each other better.
I remember him texting me after your first date together, and him calling me after your first road trip to North Carolina to tell me how amazing the trip was. But from that point, I knew you two were meant for each other, and I couldn't be happier for the two of you. You make him the happiest I've ever seen him, and of course, you've given him his true best friend in Lou.
What honestly touched me the most was after years of seeing Celene care for others, care for her patients, care for her friends and her loved ones, she was finally being cared for. And it was clear how much Steven adored Celene and how his admiration and love for her was so apparent in his actions.
I vow to do whatever I can to give you the life you've always dreamed of. I vow to be your best friend and support you no matter what life throws at us. You've always been there for me, and I'll always be there for you. I can promise you that. You have bewitched me body and soul, and I love you. I never wish to be parted from you from this day on.